Hey everybody. I don't know how to turn this light off, sorry. Why is the light on? There's some fire. As you can see, I'm back home in the city. You see the bridge is all lit up in red and green for Christmas. I used to be able to see, sorry, can't see City Hall anymore. They must have built something to block it. Oh, like construction's really nuts here. There's more very tall buildings going up. Oh, and there's a new one up over there. I didn't notice. I've got the tallest one right beside me. You can't sort of see it. The pylon's in the way. I'm trying to turn around without falling off this chair. So that's the tallest one. I can't remember what it goes to. I can't even still see that top. And I'm on I'll show you a perspective. Hang on. See down there, I've actually done a close-up of it. You see down there, I'm on the 41st floor here. I just wanted to let you know, I'm okay, sorry I haven't been in contact with many people. I just drop in the odd live or comment. I'm trying to stay away because my health. I'm being attacked by Jamie making lemonade and Robbie's old foe. Anyway, I won't get into that. But yeah, it's good to be home. I've got my new Stephen Hawking's chair. I've been having what they call a Ringo spasm. So, it's over. I don't know whether they might have turned their lights off for the night. This building, it's a common theme throughout Brisbane at the moment of these black and white. It's all sort of black and white stripes. This fireworks a bit weird, but anyway, but this one actually came from a seed, it's officially like sort of an algorithm from a seed germination. So that's what that building with the weird sort of cross stripes and whatever. So it was made into a pattern. So it's a little bit wanky, but anyway, let's carry on. So I'd say it's the Christmas. I didn't head down. I was going to go and do a stoner ride. I've got my new Stephen Hawking chair to do it in, and it's a lot faster. God, they're over there. See the river over there? I used to have a full view of this wasn't built and this wasn't built, so I got a really good view. But anyway, I've been here for over 3 years now, so I'm coming back. They knocked down that building. That's a new subway thing, but that was a bit strange coming home to my street being cut off. But anyway, some new businesses have gone up and that's what I meant to do today, just reminded me. Anyway, so new businesses have gone up and whatnot. But anyway, we're going back to me not being 100%. Choking a bit more. The ear, nose and throat surgeon, I actually got the top one in Brisbane. He's an old family friend. He actually rang me this morning and told me what to do and what tests to do and blah blah blah. And Daniel rang. It's his last day before he Daniel's my neurologist, sorry. it's really good having them because, the way they talk to me, it's just easy. They understand that I know my stuff. So whatever I request, they're really happy to do. I have what they call like a degree of lymphedema, but luckily I don't have any fluid leaking. But it's a poor venous station. Can't speak anymore. Venous stasis return, and there's a name for it. Nilsson's. Oh, sorry, that's something else I'm thinking of. Just the venous stasis that causes lymphedema that happens with actually many neurological patients. So Daniel's sort of learning a lot, having a patient that can actually, that's what he thanked me for, having a patient that could actually describe well. This is the city of fireworks. Every time I'm back here, they have fireworks. I was here for River Fire. I think I actually filmed that one too. Just seems whenever I come back, the fireworks start up, and I didn't realise I was back for that weekend, because I've been up the coast for so long, and every year our city has mad stuff. You can actually go on YouTube and see this plane, huge plane, army plane that's like an aircraft that goes through the city. It looks so a bit spooky in the 9/11 sense, but I mean I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I'm avoiding talking about my health. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going for an echocardiogram. This is with the in reference with the lymphedema, and I brought that up with Daniel about, because he said, look, you're cardiac too, so what do you reckon? So I said, well, if I've got, the lymphedema going on, there's a risk at like sort of a congestive heart, problem starting up, or even in the lungs too. And he asked about my heart rate and, whether it was, as long as it wasn't in any sort of weird AF rhythm or anything. But no, it's sinus rhythm, but it's very, very fast sinus tachy. So I suggested maybe a beta blocker to help with my heart. Actually, I forgot about that. I was supposed to get a beta blocker and I forgot to ask my GP, but it doesn't matter. I can wait that long. I've got to do this test anyway, so I had to tell them I'm on pot for this test because I can't have this medication that Professor Belly has prescribed for me, and it's just basic Gaviscon, because it's Gaviscon double strength or whatever it is. There's an ingredient in Gaviscon that can actually cause, like taken regularly, a good swig of it, not in those stupid medicine cups, but if you have a good swig of it, it actually causes like the reaction in the stomach to the stomach acid is like the air to go up and create a fundification, like a chemical fundification, to stop my aspiration at night, like decrease it hopefully, and or taking it regularly too during the day. But I'm going for a test. It's the new, barium swallows are still done, but there's a incredible scientist / radiologist that works in the city, that Professor Billy Cone, I shouldn't say his name, Billy told me about, and said he wanted me to go there for a specific test. It's all scientific and stuff, and just check on my heart, which I thought was quite sensible. I mean, I really should have done an ECG and a troponin, but oh fuck it, I'm terminal anyway. But it's just to buy probably or it's buying comfort and a bit of time too, because otherwise, I mean, the other alternative would be to get a permanent trachea. So that would essentially block off my trachea and I'd be breathing through my neck, which I don't want to do. I dealt with trachees working in ENT, and I'm not going to be like, oh, I suppose if I'm on a talking board like Stephen Hawking's, I will. I was going to say I don't want a fake voice, but I'm losing my voice anyway. It was really bad this morning. It's sort of all over the place, and I apologise for it now, but it was a lot worse this morning. So I'm dealing with a lot right now, yeah, and coming back to my apartment with my sister here, it's like she's taken over my apartment. She's an older sister too, and she's a criminal defence lawyer, so you could imagine dealing with her. And she's a power tripper too, because I'm like the 6 foot tall sister, and she's like 4 foot nothing, and a lawyer, and an ex-journo too, a TV journo. So I hope I'm not making you dizzy doing this. I'm just really stoned in this instead of, here goes the voice again. Instead of going on my stone, what do they call her? Mobility Mary. Mobility Madonna. Or Mobility Mary 2.0. I don't know. I don't think I'd have the guts to do it. And then I'd have, because it's Australian, I'd be copying, beep, 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 And I don't know. Oh no, you can swear on YouTube, can't you? It's just very Australian to swear. So that's the underground pit they're working on at the moment. So I don't see that anyway. There's a tunnel to get through up to the Main Street Mall. It's full of stuff. There's serious shopping there, as you'll see in one of my videos where I went to what's that shop Marissa likes? Tiffany's. Yeah, Tiffany's it's a bit of a rip actually. I'm not into that stuff. And you got Chanel and stuff like that, but I mean, there's good stuff amongst the pickings, but why pay ridiculous amounts of money for clothes? I go to Big W and Target. There's nothing wrong with it. They're probably all made in China anyway, so you can pick out the good stuff, and if you get a good cheap brand, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a waste of money. And I mean, if people want to spend their money that way, it's absolutely fine. It's just not my priority. And I suppose being a tomboy too, I'm a bit being a bit preachy. I'm very comfortable in my pajamas and stuff, so yeah. I always actually used to say at work, God, I wish I could just go out or go to work in my pajamas, and you've got to be careful what you wish for, because I go out in my pajamas. Well, I think pajamas have changed a lot, so sometimes some pajamas you don't know are pajamas. Anyway, I actually went to work like that because I wore plain clothes, not dealing directly with the public on tele-triaging, so we did, the 3 shifts, or they're all different shifts actually, not the normal hours. They're all sort of stagnated over time. Yeah, so I'm not really well at the moment. I'm just really stoned, and my doctor gave me heaps of opiates if I need them, and I'm not touching them for now. I think I might just stash away, if you know what I mean, for the future if I need them. But just checking in, and I'm sorry I haven't emailed or been attentive in my comments at all, and I'm just finding it really hard to communicate, and for some reason I don't feel scared communicating in this fashion at the moment. Yeah, I go through these moods. It's like grieving, dealing with death. All the forms I got to fill out, and it just goes on and on. It's actually almost like a full time to be dying. That's why I ran away from it all, and now I let everything just build up and up and up, and now I've got to deal with it all. I was always the last minute person, but I always got by and did well. I was a very lazy student growing up, that I get away with getting good grades and going out at night. Actually, in my Japanese class, I shouldn't laugh at this, it's a bit weird. We used to go to this gay nightclub. It was because it had the drag queen show, and it was on open weekdays, and it was in the 80s, in the 80s, and we went one night, ordered I think I used to drink fire engines, red cordial and lemonade and vodka and stuff like that, sort of childish teenage drinks, but I mean, not enough to get drunk. I'd have a bit of a Coke and a drink and just enjoy the show. And then one night we saw our Japanese teacher there, and she came over and she was quite smashed. So, yeah, I did well at Japanese in school. とても面白いですね if anyone speaks Japanese. Oh, that teacher. She was actually young. I remember she was a student and she had to sit in our Japanese class, and then she became a fully fledged teacher, and so she must have been sort of guessing when did I finish? 23 at the most, and yeah. So she's a young 20-something out of college and seeing mature teenage girls breaking the rules and enjoying what she was enjoying, I suppose. We kind of, what do they call it, crossed into the fourth wall, whatever it's called. I mean, now she would have been fired, but she didn't do anything. Oh, she bought us drinks. There was nothing inappropriate at all. We just like going to gay nightclubs that we knew were full of men and feeling safe and being vulnerable females. It was a really good idea, and I think a lot of it I don't think underage happens anymore. Everyone gets carded, so back in the old days. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go. Oh my God, this is 20 minutes. No one's going to be here at the end. Anyway, if you are, peace be with you. May the force be with you. And I know what to look for on the ECG, so I go back and get an ECG. My doctor said you have to help me read it. I totally understand that. I had to help so many other doctors read ECGs because if you're not doing it all the time, you forget stuff too. So I should really read up because I've probably forgotten a lot too myself. But I'd be looking at the anterior leads, V2 to 6 on an ECG, or EKG as you call it in America, for any sort of T-wave inversion, if there's any sort of ischemia related to the pulmonary insufficiency or venous return insufficiency, and everything that goes along with a terminal neurological disorder that is also an autoimmune disorder. Oh, fuck it. Too many words. I'm going to go. I hope everyone's having a lovely morning, night, day, whatever. I'll be back, but I'm sorry I'm not responding to many people, but I'm okay. I just need a break. All right, love you guys. Peace out. Bye.